levitate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
Hey you, thanks for stopping by. You picked the right channel.
Lately I ignore my phone, giving all the time spent on my own. Now she go wild, now she feel crazy. My thoughts are loud, they tell me I don't know what close should I call home. I don't know how I feel, but still feeling lonesome. But either way, let's go and find the better days with the days. And the wake me up when the sun is shining. On the fire by the tide, I'm riding. Surfing and I am winding. She shakes me up. City lights get blinding. I levitate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the gamingrunner production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone, and we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the Communication Lab Center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the Communication Lab. We are more than willing to help. Hey Renegade family, are you looking to take on more classes for your caseload or haven't yet registered for this semester? Well, don't worry, it's not too late. Late start classes begin as early as March 28th and are available to all students on campus. You can contact Ohlone Admissions and Records for more information at 510-659-6100. And as always, you can also contact your counselors for more information as well. Don't wait, register now. You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the gamingrunner production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball Action live on the gamingrunner production YouTube channel.
Hello and welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Today is Thursday the 24th here in March in 2022. And that means that today's game is going to be between the Anza Mountain Lions and the Ohlone College Renegades. The Renegades with a 20-game winning streak looking to improve to 21 games in a row. And after the first meeting between these two teams ended 10-7, the Mountain Lions find themselves in a spoiler role this afternoon as they aim to stop the Renegades from winning their 21st in a row. Now, the Renegades are also playing some of the best baseball in school history and a rich history of great baseball that is played here at this college. This is honestly one of the best years for this school. And as I'm going to pull out my stat sheet here, we are ready for some action now here at Ohlone College as first pitch is awaiting us here this afternoon. And here it comes. It's a pitch on the outside corner for a ball. Give me a sec, I will update the count, so just listen to me for now until I'm able to update the count. Inside and a strike there, and the pitcher today is Sean once again from the American School of Dubai. It's looking to go to Sac State. He's a right-hander, both pitching and hitting. Sophomore, 6'3", as he gets a swing and a miss there for strike two, and the count is now 1-2. And the batter for Anza is Anthony Vittorio. And he is coming in with a 287 average as he fouls this one off to the right side. No, it's not in foul territory. He actually falls for a base hit. So I thought off the bat that was going to go in foul territory, but now Anza has a runner on here in the early goings. And here is Caleb Saverson, and Severson has a 243 batting average coming to today's game. Ethan Foley, in 6 appearances, has a 4-1 record. He has a 2.18 ERA. Coming into today's game, he's given up only 1 home run. This ball is on the ground. Sorry, it's Sean on the mound. That's going to be a ground out, but the runner moves up to second. So I don't know why I was looking at Ethan Foley. It's Sean today. Well, Ethan has great stats, and so does Sean. Sean has a 5-2 record, 32.2 innings pitched. This is going to be his 8th appearance on the season. 3.03 ERA, and has only given up 1 home run as well. He has 32 strikeouts. Make that 33 now, actually. Or actually, no, that was a ground out. So 32 strikeouts to 10 walks. Standing in now is Jarrett Chapman. He's batting from the right side here as he takes a breaking pitch on the inside for a ball. So once again, I would like to say, if anybody is experiencing any troubles with the stream, microphones are too quiet, anything, stream delay, lag, anything, let me know in the comments below. I can try and fix it during our breaks. Swing and a miss there from Chapman, and now it's 1-1. And Chapman went to Wilcox High School. He lives in Santa Clara, California. And a turn back from Sean to try and pick off the runner at second to no avail. The count is still 1-1 here. And I want to say real quick, a happy spring break to our Ohlone College student body. We missed you. If anybody's listening to this and is currently at home, come over to Ohlone College. $5 admission fee. Ball is popped up into the infield. Under it is Stevie Hom, and he makes the play. Now there are 2 outs here in the inning. And here is Ira Macias. And Macias went to Blue Ridge High School and is looking to go to Pine Top, or actually lives in Pine Top, Arizona. He's a pitcher and an infielder. He bats from the left side. He takes a pitch on the outside corner there for a ball, and now the count is 1-0. Macias, 6'3", 210 pounds. So he's definitely got some power here in his swing with his frame. As he pops this one, and this is also to Stevie Hom, and Stevie Hom is under it and records the final out of the inning. As we head into the break, the score is 0-0, and in that half inning for Anza, a base hit, and that's about it. No errors, and Ohlone College will be coming up next here in 30 seconds.
Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make... Hey Renegade family, are you looking to take on more classes for your caseload or haven't yet registered for this semester? Well, don't worry, it's not too late. Late start classes begin as early as March 28th and are available to all students on campus. You can contact Ohlone Admissions and Records for more information at 510-659-6100. And as always, you can also contact your counselors for more information as well. Don't wait, register now. You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball Action, live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
And so I want to say real quick, pardon me, because I actually don't have any lineup cards for either team. So pardon me as I search for names and positions and whatnot. There will be a slight delay in my broadcasting. However, I am doing the best I can. Ladies and gentlemen, now, just really quickly want to say, if you are still looking to put something on your caseload for late start classes, this week is actually the final week to do so, as late start classes begin on the 28th of next week. That's next week on the 28th. So if you are a Ohlone student looking to add classes to your caseload, this is your final opportunity. You are being told now this is your final opportunity. You have to get on it now. All right. And standing in now is Damian Stone. Of course, he is the leadoff batter this afternoon. And as I pull up his stats, he's hitting at 303 to start this afternoon here, as he takes the first pitch strike in there. And it's a breaking pitch to start the at-bat. Stone, of course, batting from the left side. And he has himself 12 RBIs on the season so far, so he's having a pretty nice year at the plate. He grounds this one over to the second baseman, up with it, and throwing to first in time for the out. There's going to be one out now in here in the inning. And standing in now is Jeter Ibarra, who is arguably the most dangerous bat here in this Ohlone College squad. In 24 games and 95 at-bats, has recorded a .453 batting average, .495 on base, .632 slugging, 3 home runs. Team leader in home runs, though, is KW Quillisi. As he bats from the left side, and he takes a ball there on the lower half of the plate. The count is now 1-0. And I'd like to thank everybody who has joined us so far. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share with everybody that you know. I'd love to get more viewers on here. Pitch bounces to the plate, and that's going to be 2-0 now. So we have a helicopter flying overhead here. 2-0 count for Ibarra, as he awaits here. Outside for another ball. And you got to imagine here that this is going to be a green light situation here. In a 3-0 count early in the game here. Ibarra looking to try and work the count or possibly get on base here. Pitch is inside, and that's going to be a 4-pitch walk. And Ibarra doing what he does best, getting on base. Here is now McAnthony Valdez, who has been on fire as well. McAnthony has 89 at-bats on the season in 24 games, batting at .337, on-base percentage of .427, and slugging at .629. He also has 6 home runs, so him and KW tied for the most home runs on this team. As he takes a first pitch strike there, he bats from the right side this afternoon. As he awaits his 0-1 delivery, the pitch, well outside for a ball. And now awaiting the sign, throwing back to first there is the Anza pitcher. Let me get a name now. I've completely forgot to do that. Cody Lockhart is the pitcher today. He went to Purcellville High School and then lives in Purcellville. 5'10", 175 pounds as he throws a 1-1 swing and a miss there from McAnthony, and now he's down to a 1-2. And Lockhart putting himself in a good position here as he has some decent breaking stuff from what I can see here to start off this afternoon. And tests the runner back at first to no avail. So I'd also like to say I apologize. Previous broadcast on Saturday, could not broadcast it because the rain was too heavy. Cannot risk to damage my $4,000 equipment. However, clear skies today, and McAnthony lines this one to center field. Under it is the center fielder, makes the out, and Ybarra is going to head back to first there. 2 outs now in the inning. And here's Jaden Shepard, who has hit 2 home runs on the season. He's hitting at 292. It's the first time in a while, actually, that he's hitting under 300. 385 on-base percentage and 472 slugging with 19 RBIs. Having a really great year at the plate also, as many of his teammates have been having sensational games here. Or sensational seasons at the plate so far this season, as he takes a first pitch ball far too high for the liking of the umpire at home plate. Throw back to first to no avail. Count is still 1-0. Shepard awaits his 1-0. The throw home is bounced to the plate. Good block by the catcher there, though, to protect it from it being a wild pitch. Count is now 2-0. Shepard awaits his 2-0 delivery. And then it's inside. He fouls it off to the screen, and now the count is going to be 2-1. In Ohlone's last home game, they won 16-5, and 2 days ago they beat the Anza College, or actually 3 days ago rather, they beat the Anza College by a score of 10-7. As Shepard tried to check swing there but could not hold up, and he is now down in the count 2-2. And now Lockhart looking for his put-away pitch. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that's going to end the inning on a strikeout right there for Shepard. And through one inning, we have 1 base hit, no errors, and a runner left on for Ohlone College. One runner left on for both teams, rather. No errors for both teams, as I just said. The 1 hit went to De Anza College. We'll be back here in the second inning in 1 minute.
Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone, and we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the communication lab center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the communication lab. We are more than willing to help. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball Action, live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
All right, so we are back, And now batting for Anza College is number 3, Alex Wu. He got us a couple of woos from his teammates, and he almost gets hit on an inside pitch there. So he is batting from the right side. He almost got hit in the helmet, actually, so that would have not been nice. His 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss. It was a great pitch right there. Out of Sean. Now the 1-1 from Sean. It's line, and Sean tries to make a play on it. He tips it, though. The second baseman recovers it and throws it to first in time. And a great play by Sean to try and knock it down there. And a good job recovering it by the second baseman. Kyle Barrelou, who's getting the start this afternoon. And there's your reason why. He's got a nice glove over there, and he actually is really hot right now. He hit a home run in the previous home game. Also hit a deep fly ball double. As Sean awaits, and this next pitch is grounded to the third baseman Ibarra, and it's an easy ground down. The batter, I couldn't even announce him, was Aaron Marquez, who has been struggling at the plate at 235 average. He's down on one pitch, and now there's 2 outs here in the inning. This inning's moving very quickly. And standing in now, can't even see the number. That's going to be a strike right there. And standing in now is number 9, Cesar Ortega Jr. He's the catcher. So he takes another pitch, and it's going to be another strike, and the count is now 0-2. And Ortega down in the count extremely here in the final pitch, or they're on their final strike now of this half inning. So he bounces this one. Sean makes the play, and it's going to be a 1 unassisted there. And we are through 2.5 or 1.5, no, 2.5. Score is 0-0. 1 base hit for Anza, and that's about it. We'll be back in 30 seconds. And as we return live here at Ohlone College, the Renegades are heading into their home half of the second inning. Due up is KW Quillisi, Will Jewell, and I believe the next up will be Kyle Barrelou. So like I said, I don't have the lineup card. I wasn't given one prior to this game starting. Here's KW Quillisi, who is tied for the most home runs on the season so far for Ohlone College. Him and Valdez with 6. And Quillisi stands in with a .333 batting average this afternoon. He takes a first pitch well outside for a ball. And of course, the MLB spring training season has been kicked into full swing so far. We're very close to the season opener. On the ground for Quillisi, and he's going to get a base hit as it splits the second baseman and the first baseman on the ground. And here comes Will Jewell now. And on deck is Kyle Barrelou, who has been on fire at the plate. Ohlone College wearing their all-white uniforms, white pants and the white home uniform. And Will Jewell standing in. He's had 40 at-bats. This is going to be his 41st at-bat on the season. He's recorded a .350 average, a .509 on-base percentage as he takes a strike there. .509 on-base percentage and .575 slugging. He's done a great job so far this season at the plate, as many of his teammates have as well. 2 home runs and 13 RBIs. His job here, of course, is to try and get that runner moving as he's down 0-2 now. At the very least, in this situation, you want to be a productive out, get that runner in scoring position. As Steinhauer actually is on deck, not Barrelou. Steinhauer is on deck. The 0-2. Will takes inside, and it actually hits him. And so Will does his job, and not only that, gets on base himself. And Lockhart has to clutch up here with 2 runners on and no out. A runner at second and first. Quillisi is at second. And Jewell, of course, is at first. Here is Corey Steinhauer, who is actually batting at 193 starting this game here. .333 on base percentage and .316 slugging. So he's under the Mendoza line, and what a better time here to try and get hot at the plate with 2 runners on. So he's going to try and bunt, and he lays down a nice bunt down the third base line, and the pitcher cannot field it, and all the runners are going to be safe. The bases are now loaded, and here is Kyle Barrelou. And Lockhart now in a very, very tough situation as the catcher is going to adjust his infield now. And we got the pitching coach coming out to try and talk to Lockhart here. So we're going to have a mound visit. Let's take a break here for station identification. So I imagine now the conversation is not just going to be towards Lockhart, but towards this infield. Any ground ball immediately goes home. As Steinhauer's bunt was officially scored as a base hit, so Steinhauer did a great job there trying to move the runners up and got on base himself. There's barely any wind pushing out right now, so Barrelou's going to have to try and find a gap here. As I imagine not very many balls are going to be leaving the yard this afternoon without very much wind. Just a tiny bit push out to left field, which doesn't help Barrelou, who's batting from the left side. And he's coming into today's game with a .291 average, a .391 on base percentage, slugging at .509, 10 RBIs and 2 home runs as the mound visit is now over. And here we go. A big moment for Ohlone College here. Bases loaded, no outs. And first pitch strike there from Lockhart. It was a breaking pitch right over the heart of the plate. It's just your classic get me over breaking ball. Now the 0-1. A bouncer to the plate. And one thing about Barrelou that is very apparent when you see him, he has 1 triple and 4 doubles. He's very fast base runner. Here's your 1-1. And it is line high and deep to right field. It looks like it might stay in the yard. And it does not! It's a grand slam for Kyle Baraloo. Bye, baby. As the right fielder thought he had a chance at it, no, he did not. And all the runners are going to score, including the one who hit the ball. 4-0 Renegades.
Come on, Stevie! You get that on video? I called that shit.
And the Renegades have themselves a big inning so far already. And with no outs, here is Stevie Hom batting from the right side as he takes a pitch on the outside corner for a strike. So I'm looking for Hom's stats. There they are. 63 at-bats, 302 batting average, 400 on-base percentage, and 540 slugging as Kyle Baraloo continues his hot streak at the plate so far. This one bounces to the plate. And now it's going to be a 1-1. So I actually didn't even see. Someone dropped some pastries, some Sugar Bowl Bakery pastries on my desk. I did not see who that was. So if you are that individual, thank you so much. Ohlone College with 3 base hits and 4 runs here in this inning alone. And Stevie Hom with a big swing and just got a piece of it though. Bounces foul. And the count is now 1-2. So he takes a moment to practice his swing there as he knows he was just on top of it but just barely tipped it back. The count is now 1-2. And Lockhart, you got to really appreciate his effort here after giving up the grand slam, coming right back and pounding the zone as he throws a pitch on the outside corner there for a ball. You got to really appreciate his craft. And his drive to try and turn this around. Here's your 2-2. Hom with the drive to left field, but it's going to be caught in left center by the center fielder. That off the bat, it looked like it was going to find a gap, but it didn't. Just stayed in the air a little bit too long. It was a great play by the center fielder to get under that quickly. And the lineup card turns over now. Standing in for a second at bat of the afternoon is Damian Stone. As he gets hit by a pitch here. That's a second hit batter in this game already, in the second in this inning. And now there's a runner at first with 1 out. As Lockhart just does not look right so far. Looking wild, but he is trying to laugh it off, and you got to love the emotion coming off of him. He's trying to do what he can here, struggling through the second inning. And here's Jeter Ibarra coming now for the 97th at-bat of his season. And a test back at first. Damian Stone already had turned back and dived back to first before the ball even made it there. And we're in the bottom of the second inning here, 4-0. If you are just tuning in, you just missed a Kyle Baraloo grand slam as the test back at first base is no avail again. Kyle Baraloo went deep for a grand slam earlier on in the inning, if you missed it. And Stone tries for second base, and he's got the stolen base there as the pitch home was actually inside for a ball. Inside and low. So the count is now 1-0, and Damian Stone takes second base on a stolen base. And chalk that up to be his 26th stolen base on the season. More than the number he wears on his back. Outside, and it's going to be a strike. I was about to say outside in a ball. That's the reason why I'm an announcer, and the home plate umpire is an umpire. Here's your 1-1 count. Ibarra with the runner in scoring position, looking for his 27th RBI on the season. And Stone tries for third, and this ball is lined to left field. Under it is the left fielder, and Stone trying to make it back to second, and it's not in time. It's a double play. So mark that up to be a 7-6 double play. And through two, score is 4-0 Ohlone College. A base hit for Anza and no errors. 3 base hits for Ohlone College and no errors for them. We'll be back in exactly a minute. You are listening to Ohlone College Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
First floor and wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the communication lab. We are more than willing to help.
I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
Hey, you. Thanks for stopping by. You picked the right channel.
You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball Action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
As we return, the first pitch home is a strike there, and that's how we're going to start the top of the third inning here at Ohlone College. And if you just missed it, Kyle Barrelau went deep for a grand slam in the bottom of the second inning. That's been so far the notables for both teams. Anza did turn a double play also to end the inning. It was a fly out to left field, and Damian Stone was caught trying to make it back to second on the fly ball as he was reading it as a base hit all the way. The count is now 2-1 as the batter Cooper was reading a ball the entire way. This ball is bounced. Barrelau is up with it, throws it to first for the out. The batter was, again, Cooper, number 4. And Barrelau making his case for player of the game already this afternoon. He's had a couple of recorded outs. And, of course, that grand slam. Now Sean with his 0-0. In there for a strike on the first pitch. And standing in now for Anza is Jaime Blanco, who actually went to Piedmont High School in San Jose. He's trying to lay down a bunt, but he takes another strike. Blanco hitting for .291 on the season, on-base percentage of .426 and slugging at .309. The 0-2 And Sean bounces it to the plate. Count is now 1-2. Blanco has scored 14 times on the season. He's gotten 16 hits, so that's a good ratio. 16 hits to 14 runs scored for him, and he takes another pitch for a ball. He does not have a recorded triple or a home run recorded so far this season, but he does have 8 RBIs and 12 walks. The 2-2 inside, and he fouls it off. So we'll try it again. Sean looking for his put-away pitch here with 1 out in the inning. Here's this 2-2. And it is lined to left field, and this one is carrying, and it is gone for a home run. As Blanco just recorded his first home run on the season, the score is now 4-1 Ohlone College, but the Mountain Lions with something to celebrate here in the early goings of this game, which has been a struggle so far for them. Something to be smiling about now, for sure. The message is now sent. This Mountain Lion team is coming to play. And standing in now is Anthony Di Vittorio. And Vittorio has 80 at-bats on the season. He's coming in with a 287. He lines his first pitch to Baraloo. Baraloo plays it and ups with it, throws it to first in time for the out. There's going to be 2 outs there. So I was checking my stats. Anthony said, I like the first pitch. It ended up being a ground out, though. And standing in now is Caleb Severson. And Severson is batting at .243 to start this afternoon. He also has not recorded a home run or a 3-bagger so far this season with 7 RBIs, however. He takes he swings and misses at the first pitch there. It's going to be 0-1 now. The 0-1 count. Outside for a ball. Beautiful weather. Beautiful baseball weather this afternoon. Perfectly sunny. Barely any wind. This ball is lined to left field. The left fielder's under it this time, though, and makes the final out. We will return back here in 30 seconds with the home half of the inning. The score is 4-1 Ohlone College, and so far for Anza, 2 base hits, one of them being a home run and no errors. And for Ohlone College, 3 base hits, one of them being a grand slam from Kyle Baraloo and no errors. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You are listening to Ohlone College Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
Hey Renegade family, are you looking to take on more classes for your caseload or haven't yet registered for this semester? Well, don't worry, it's not too late. Late start classes begin as early as March 28th and are available to all students on campus. You can contact Ohlone Admissions and Records for more information at 510-659-6100. And as always, you can also contact your counselors for more information as well. Don't wait, register now. You are listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College live sports broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball Action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
And this afternoon, it's actually 70 degrees currently. Beautiful weather, as I said before. Absolutely beautiful. I'd rather take this than whatever we had on Saturday. It was mid 50 degree weather, extremely windy and rainy all game long. So I'd much rather take this weather instead of that weather. And standing in now is McAnthony Valdez. And keep in mind, Ohlone students, if you are listening, late start classes do move twice as fast. It's only 2 months long. And so you will be taking on twice the workload. However, if you are still looking to take late start classes, the last day you can register is on the 27th, because come this Monday, late start classes do start, and that's going to be the last time you have a chance to register for this semester. Count is 1-0 here. Valdez takes an inside pitch, and now it's 2-0. Actually, no, it's a strike. My goodness. 1-1 is the count. Wind slightly pushing out to left field, which favors Valdez here as a right-handed hitter, as he pops this one straight up into the infield. Under it, it says the second baseman, and he makes the play. And those are not very easy, especially in the middle of the day when the sun is directly over our heads. Shot right up into the sky, into the sunlight. And here's Jaden Shepard now with 1 out. And Shepard, one of the few Ohlone defenders with a perfect fielding percentage so far this season. So he takes a pitch on the inside corner there, or outside corner rather, for a strike, or ball. Oh my goodness. Count is 1-0. Stop listening to my stuttering. Count is 1-0. Shepard awaits his 1-0 from Lockhart. And as in there for a strike, a good breaking pitch from Lockhart. Was doing a good job. Still pounding the zone, still being very confident. And you got to like that, especially after giving up a grand slam. He's got another strike in there, and now the count is 1-2. And Lockhart looking for a put-away pitch here, possibly even a strikeout of Shepard. It'll be the second one. Here's your 1-2. And good eye out of Shepard right there to lay off on the 1-2 that was just a little low and outside. Right off the corner. That could have gone either way, and it was a great take by Shepard. Showing great discipline. Wind pushing out now extremely to the left. And Shepard fouls this one off to the right. And Shepard now taking some practice swings, steps back into the box. The count is 2-2. Lockhart looking for his put-away pitch here. And it is there for a called strike 3. Standing in now is KW Quillisi. As Shepard has been struggling at the plate as his second strikeout of the afternoon. As I just got an alert from ESPN. Anybody that's wondering, the Giants are currently winning in their spring training game against the Rockies by a score of 6-2. The first pitch to Quillisi is inside and low for a ball. It's actually against the Chicago White Sox. I don't know if I said Colorado Rockies or not. Outside is the ball. Now the count is 2-0, and the ball gets past this pitcher, and shortstop makes a diving try at it. I guess he thought that there was a runner. That was a bit strange. Now the count is 2-0. Quillisi batting from the left side. Swing and a miss right there, but if he got a piece of that, he would have absolutely killed it. Healthy hack. How's everybody doing in the chat? Hope everybody's doing well. Thank you so much for joining us. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. The count is 2-0, or 2-1 rather. Quillisi watches that and it is a strike. Now the count is 2-2. So there's a bit of a smaller crowd this afternoon, maybe about up to 30 people watching. Of course, the only college average is about 150 people at each game. as Quillisi lines this one to left center field, and the center fielder is running after it, and he can't make the play. It short hops the wall out there, and Quillisi's going to have himself a triple as the ball got in quickly, but not quickly enough. A triple for Quillisi, and he continues to do damage at the plate. Now puts himself in major scoring position here as Will Jewell comes out now with 2 outs here in the inning. As I was about to say, a productive out here scores a run, but no, you need a base hit in order to score a run in this situation. Now Jewell awaits his 0-0. Inside and almost hit him again. So, of course, he reached on a hit by pitch. And on deck is Corey Steinhauer, who laid down a nice bunt in the bottom of the second inning that Lockhart had trouble recovering, and all runners were able to advance safely. Jewell with a line drive to right field, but that's going to be fouled. If that stayed fair, I imagine we'd be saying 5-1 Ohlone College. And the guy that currently on this Ohlone roster I would not want to face with runners in scoring position is in the hole, Kyle Baraloo. The 1-1. Jewell with a pop-up, and the shortstop and catcher, I think they both have it, but it lands out of play and on top of the canopy where our public address team is. Because I imagine that that canopy kind of maybe saved their heads a little bit. Now the count is 1-2. Will Jewell looking to pick up an RBI here, as any base hit will earn him an RBI in this situation. The 1-2. And it is inside for a ball, and Lockhart having trouble finding his put-away pitch. So a lot of times he's getting to a 1-2, an 0-2 count, but can't seem to put him away. Two-two, and Lockhart looking to end this inning here with anything. Outside, and now it's 3-2. And Steinhauer will be the next batter, of course, if Jewell can find himself on base in any capacity. 3-2 with 2 outs. The fullest the count can get. On the ground, but fouled. Foul to the right side. And we'll try this again, 3-2. The third base coach over there dying to wave his arms to KW to head home. So he's checking his cap for some signs, presumably. All right, now Jewell with a 3-2. On the ground, and that's going to be a 3 unassisted for the final out. So danger averted for De Anza College after giving up the triple to KW Quillisi. The score is still 4-1. 2 hits for De Anza, 4 hits for Ohlone. No errors for both teams. We'll be back in exactly a minute. Don't go anywhere yet.
Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone, and we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the Communication Lab Center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, first floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the communication lab. We are more than willing to help. You are listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball Action, live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
All right, and as we return, Ohlone College doing an absolutely amazing job so far this season, of course. But today, of course, they are looking for their 21st in a row, and that would be some accomplishment. I actually don't know what the records are when it comes to best winning streak in at the JUCO level. I imagine though Ohlone College is giving it a run for its money if they don't already possess it, which I'm pretty sure they don't. Otherwise, I know. And here we go. Jarrett Chapman is going to stand in now. He has 11 RBIs, no home runs on the season, and still pitching for Ohlone College is Sean after giving up that home run in the top of the third inning. That's going to be a strike there. That's pretty much the only notable for Anza, apart from a double play that was turned in the bottom of the second as well. It's about the only notables so far. Inside, and that's going to be a ball. And Anza looks content to be playing the long game here, as of course, one thing with baseball is the fact that there are many ways to score runs. This ball's on the ground. Baraloo with a nice play, throwing it to first in time, and a great throw. Now there's one out here in the inning. And Iram Macias is now coming in to hit, and he's a utility infielder as well as a pitcher for this Mountain Lions squad. Batting from the right side, he lines this one deep to center field. It is at the wall, and this one is going to be a ground rule double as it bounces off the warning track and out of play. Stone thought he had a chance at it, and he really gave it a good effort, but just could not catch up to it. It was a greatly hit line drive. And now batting is Alex Wu. So he gets a couple of woos from his teammates. And the 0-0 inside for a strike there. And Macias putting himself in really good scoring position here, as the gap will definitely score a run here. Bouncer to the plate. Another count is 1-1. And Sean so far allowing a couple of really hard hit balls in the early goings, and might want to try and work on that a little bit. Apart from that, he's done a great job. He's got some good strikeout stuff, also some good pitch to contact stuff as he throws back to second base, almost throws over Kyle Baraloo's head, and Baraloo with a nice jumping catch to keep it in front of him. So that is something that Ohlone College cannot afford right now, as a possible error to let that runner advance. Sean has his 1-1 fouled off to the right side, and now the count is 1-2. And Sean putting himself now in a very nice situation. 1-2 count with one out. if he can get the strikeout here, imagine he'll probably put himself in the best position he can in this situation. Bouncer to the plate, and now the count is going to be 2-2. As Steinhauer turned to the infield umpire and tried to see if Alex Wu swung or not. So he did check swing, but he definitely did not. He held up. Your 2-2 from Sean to Alex Wu. Wu looking for his 8th RBI, and he strikes out there. And a huge strikeout now.
Slider.
That was a slider. Thank you, Mr. Gonzalez. And batting now is number 33, Aaron Marquez. He's looking for his 13th RBI possibly here in this at-bat. And he takes an outside pitch there for a ball. As Wu would have gotten his 7th RBI rather, not his 8th RBI on that last at-bat if he could have scored home a run. Strike in there. Now the count is 1-1. Marquez. Looking for something to hit here from Sean. Barrelau returns back to his natural position. On the ground to Ibarra. Ibarra has to make a play quickly here, and he does. That's going to be the 3rd out of the inning. So the ground rule double does not come to pass. And the score is still 4-4. We'll head into the bottom of the 4th inning. The score is still 4-1.
You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting.
I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
Hey, you. Thanks for stopping by. You picked the right channel.
Lately I ignore my phone, giving all the time spent on my own. Now she go wild, else I feel crazy. My thoughts are loud, daydreaming with me. I don't know what close should I call home. I don't know how to feel, but still feeling lonesome. But either way, let's go and find the better days. But the gates and the wake me up when the sun is shining. On the fire by the tide, I'm riding. Surfing and I am winding. She shakes me up. City lights get blinding. I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
And now back to Ohlone College Baseball Action, live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
And as we return back, I want to just say, if you are not a subscriber to this YouTube channel, I would highly recommend doing so. We follow many sports here in the California Bay Area. We follow baseball, the San Francisco Giants, football, the San Francisco 49ers, JUCO baseball for the Ohlone College Renegades. We also do plenty of stuff outside, unboxing videos, gaming videos, commentary, everything. So if you haven't subscribed yet, I would really recommend to do so. Standing in now is Corey Steinhauer, and he had a bunt for a base hit in his last attempt, as he takes an outside pitch there for a strike. So home plate umpires liking that outside corner. That's something to keep in mind if you're a hitter in this game. Outside corner is more than likely going to be called a strike if it's borderline. The 0-1. And that's well outside for a ball. And Steinhauer, who really heated up at the plate just a week ago, recorded his first home run. As he takes an inside pitch there for a ball. The wind is steadily pushing out to straightaway center. Maybe a little bit of a push towards left center here and there. It's a direction that the wind actually doesn't typically go to very much. So normally it's pushing out to right. Steinhauer fouls this one off to the right side. And now the count is 2-2. In addition to having a really awesome last name, Steinhauer is having a really good year when it comes to trying to get on base. He's walked several times in this season, 12 to be exact. See if he fouls this one off to the right side. He's walked 12 times in 57 at-bats, 12 times, of course, walking, and has gotten 11 base hits. So that's, quick math, 23 times he's gotten on base out of 57. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. 2-2 count. And he takes a high pitch there. That is going to be called a ball, and now the count is full. 3-2, Steinhauer. Anything close, looking to try and protect here. As now the wind is pushing out to straightaway left now. Here we go. Steinhauer fouls this one back to the screen. He barely got a piece of that breaking pitch right there as he nods himself in the head. Trying to tell himself it did a great job there fouling that one away, and he did. So that could have very well have been a borderline pitch. He's doing a great job also battling in this at-bat. So he has proven to not be an easy out as a helicopter is flying again overhead here at Ohlone College. The 3-2 on the ground to the second baseman, and that's going to be a 4-3 ground ball for the first out of the inning. And standing in now is the red-hot Kyle Barrelou. And if you're just joining us, Barrelou went deep in the bottom of the second inning for a grand slam. It's so far been the only offense for Ohlone College on the scoreboard. Grand slam for Barrelou. Of course, he had a 2-run homer and a deep double last week on Saturday at home. So he takes a ball there on the outside corner. Barrelou batting from the left side. The wind not pushing out to left center. It's fluctuating from center to left center to left. Here's the 1-0. Bouncer to the plate. Now it's 2-0. And let's get some information here for Kyle Barrelou. As I'm looking at his stats here. 5'9", 175 pounds. He's a switch hitter and a right-handed thrower. He tries to bunt across there, but he lays off, and it was a good job laying off as that was actually a ball. So now the count is 3-0. Barrelou, he's a utility infielder. Usually plays at second base the most, though. 175 pounds from Valencia, California. Went to Valencia High School. He's looking to go to Bakersfield. As he walks there on a 4-pitch walk for Barrelou. And here comes Stevie Hom. And Stevie Hom in the 9-hole for Ohlone College. Now this is something straight out of a video game. A 9-hole hitter hitting .302, 400 on base percentage, and .540 slugging. He also has 2 home runs and 19 RBIs and 2 triples. So that just gives you an idea how stacked this Ohlone roster is. So he takes a low and Just, well, really a low pitch, actually, for a ball. Stevie with the 1-0. Awaiting here from Lockhart. And Lockhart kicks and deals. And this is line to straightaway center, but it's going to be a fly out. As Barrelou runs back to first, and then there are 2 outs here in the inning. And here is Damian Stone now. And Damian Stone, I believe. Oh, I was going to be wrong. He has recorded 1 home run on the season so far. I was going to say he has not recorded one yet, but he actually has recorded 1. Standing in now. Outside pitch, and Barrelou's actually going to steal second because nobody goes to cover, and it gets through the shortstop covering second, and Barrelou's going to go to third now. And on 1 pitch, Barrelou all of a sudden at third. The count is 1-0. That's one thing that Ohlone College does extremely well here in this game. They absolutely just run the bases. One of the best in the league to do it. So that's the majority of their practices is situational base running. So they take as Stone takes an inside pitch there for a ball. They're definitely one of the best base running teams here at the JUCO level, and of course, a huge part of this game is base running and making sure that you're able to, sacrifice runners and move runners up. As Stone takes another inside pitch there and almost hit him again. As I've said before, and I'll say again, in baseball, the team that hits the most home runs doesn't always win. The team that is able to move the most runners up and score them will always win in the end. As Stone is going to get a 4-pitch walk here. And here comes Jeter Ibarra. As he is tied with Jaden Shepard for the most doubles on the team, both of which have 8 doubles this season. However, he has the most base hits by a landslide, 43 base hits this season. And he's got himself an RBI situation here with 26 on the season. Looking for 27 here. The 0-0 count from Lockhart almost hits Ibarra. Ibarra batting from the left side, and looks like the wind is starting to sweep right a little bit here, but there's barely any to even consider a helpful push out to right field, and so Ibarra is going to have to really supply all the power for himself. The runners go, and Stone steals second base uncontested. And now both runners are in scoring position here, and it's a 1-1 count as Coach Curran says, get both those runners in. And I support that, indeed. Here's your 1-1. Lockhart has to execute here. Bouncer to the plate. He's been in some high-pressure situations here so far. Has had a couple of victories and a couple of defeats in these high-pressure situations, and none bigger than this right now, as I imagine 2 runs here can really blow this game wide open and turn this game from manageable to not so manageable. Lockhart with his 2-1, and it is line to left field, and Stone is going to be waved home, and he is safe at home plate. A 2 RBI single for Jeter Ibarra. And here's McAnthony Valdez. The score is now 6-1 Ohlone College. McAnthony Valdez batting from the right side here. The 0-0 bouncer to the plate. As the game here now is minimize the damage and get your bats a chance here. So Lockhart trying to minimize the damage in this inning and keep it right where it is, as Ibarra is going to advance there on a bouncer to the plate that the catcher could not really control. And we're going to take a timeout here for a mound visit. So I imagine this is only going to be a mound visit. So it'll be very awkward to switch pitchers in the middle of an at-bat. We're going to take a station identification break. You are listening to Ohlone College Baseball on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
You are listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting.
As again, I would like to say, if there are any situations happening with the stream, if my mic is peaking, if my mic is being too loud, the quality and the stability of the stream is starting to dip, anything, any situation, any problem that you have, leave it in the comment section. I am monitoring them, so I will be able to address them if you comment about them. The live comment section, though, everybody.
Sorry about that, buddy.
And also, again, I just want to say, Ohlone students, if any of them happen to be listening, you still need you still need classes for the semester. Late start classes start next week, so you have to register by the 27th if you want to be a part of the late start semester. Talk to your counselors and talk to admissions. Here's your 2-0 to Valdez now. And this is line deep to left field, but it's fouled. And if you're Lockhart, all you got to say to yourself is, that's just a long strike. Anything you can to just keep yourself calm in this situation. It's the most important thing you can do when you're struggling on the mound. Remember that, kids. 2-1. Lockhart. The pitch home. Inside and high for a ball. And the count is now 3-1. And the Mountain Lions, who have been have had a very struggling season up until this point, actually recently has found success. Recently they beat, oh goodness, who was it? Monterey Peninsula. That's a huge win for them, an extremely huge win for them. That's something that you like to see towards the middle half of the season. You want to see a struggling team start to develop, and I think they have definitely started to develop and to form a little bit more in these last couple of games. They gave Ohlone College a run for their money just 2 days ago in a 10-7 game. And so they're showing just tremendous growth, and let's see here what they can do with this deficit. As McAnthony fouled off his 3-1. Now here is the 3-2. This is popped way up into left field. Left fielder is under it, and he makes the play. And that was a really hard play over there by him. So that got shot right up into the sun, right where it blinds you. And he made a great play, and that's going to end the inning. And so damage minimized for the Mountain Lions, and for Ohlone College, 2 runs to help you keep smiling. As we'll head into the top of the 5th inning. Score is 6-1. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this timeout.
Hey Renegade family, are you looking to take on more classes for your caseload or haven't yet registered for this semester? Well, don't worry, it's not too late. Late start classes begin as early as March 28th and are available to all students on campus. You can contact Ohlone Admissions and Records for more information at 510-659-6100. And as always, you can also contact your counselors for more information as well. Don't wait, register now. You are listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball Action, live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
All right, we are back here on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel. As again, I would like to say, in regards to the late start classes, as the ad says, it starts on the 28th, so you have until the 29th, the 27th, to register for these classes. If you do not register by the 27th, you cannot register for late start classes. You will be out of luck. Also remember, late start classes are late start classes for a reason, everybody. These classes are going to go faster than normal classes, twice as fast for that matter. So keep that in mind if you are hoping to go and be a part of these late start classes. All right, here we go. Away half of the fifth inning here, as this is a grounder to Barrelou. Barrelou makes a easy play there for a one pitch out. And so far, if I've noticed anything from these Mountain Lion bats, they're getting into a lot of first pitch contact, and a lot of it is not working out for them. An adjustment that I think they can really make and benefit from is try and work these at-bats and work these counts up. Make Sean throw more pitches up there, as he's cruising so far through this game. Outside for a ball there, and the batter now is number 4, Cooper. If you're Sean, you definitely want to just try and put them away early. If they're giving you the opportunity to do that, then take advantage. Of course. Now the count is 2-0, as that was a bouncer to the plate on the left side. And strike on the outside corner, as the home plate umpire really does like that outside corner a lot. The 2-1 count. It's bounced to the plate and fouled. And Cooper, I wonder how he even got a piece of that on that pitch right there. Did a good job fouling it off, though, and stays alive here for another pitch. Count is 2-2. Cooper trying to get on base any way possible here. 2-2. Inside for a ball. The count is now ran full. And this is something, if from the Mountain Lions, I would like to see a lot more. Run the count up 3-2. Get the count to 2-1. Whatever you need, because making Sean pitch here will make him have more of a chance to make a mistake that you can benefit from. As that's going to be a 3-2 ball 4 and a walk for Cooper. And standing in now is Jaime Blanco. As I believe Blanco was the one who left the yard in the third inning for the Mountain Lions. Don't quote me on that. I don't remember who actually hit it. Takes an inside pitch there for a ball. The 1-0 from Sean. Inside for a strike. It looked like a straight fastball right there, inside for a strike. And a test back at first base to no avail there, as Cooper gets back with ease. Blanco looking for a way to get on base here. The 1-1 count. Swing and a miss. Now the count is 1-2. So far, we've had a total play time of 1 hour and 25 minutes and 11 seconds here in the 5th inning. So this game is moving by pretty quickly. Outside and a throwback to first base, not in time. And that was and the outside pitch was called strike 3, so we got a strikeout here, and now there are 2 outs here in the inning. And standing in now is Anthony DiVittorio, who also has not recorded a home run on the season so far. And you got to imagine that's what the Mountain Lions are looking for here, or at least just a base hit. Let's see, fouls this one off to the right side for now an 0-1 count. So I'd like to thank B. Wood for getting me the record there. Oh, inside, and it hit him. So he fell straight to his legs. He was trying to jump over that ball and make it not hit him, and he got hit right in the midsection and just fell right down to his legs. But he's okay, and he walked back to first base. Now we got 2 runners on here with no outs. 57 games is a winning streak for the JUCO level. Man, my goodness. 57 wins. Can you imagine that? Standing in now, I believe, is Aaron Marquez. Or no, it's not. That's a bouncer to the plate. And it looked like that was going to be called a foul tip, but it wasn't, and it was called in play. Steinhauer picked it up and tagged the runner, and that's going to be it. It's an unfortunate turn of events, as it was actually Caleb Saverson who was the batter there. We're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back in 1 minute here at Ohlone College.
I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
Hey, you. Thanks for stopping by. You picked the right channel.
Lately I ignore my phone, giving all the time spent on my own. Now she go wild, I she feel crazy. My thoughts are loud, they tell me I don't know what coach should I call home. I don't know how to feel, but still feeling low. Somebody lead the way, let's go and find the better days than the days in the so wake me up when the sun is shining. On the fire by the tide, I'm riding. Surfing and high, I'm winding. She shakes me up. City lights get blinding. I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
Hey Renegade family, are you looking to take on more classes for your caseload or haven't yet registered for this semester? Well, don't worry, it's not too late. Late start classes begin as early as March 28th and are available to all students on campus. You can contact Ohlone Admissions and Records for more information at 510-659-6100. And as always, you can also contact your counselors for more information as well. Don't wait, register now. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball Action, live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
All right, and as we return back, standing in is going to be leading off in this half inning for Ohlone College's Jaden Shepard. He actually struck out twice so far in this afternoon, so he's definitely looking for better success here in his third at bat. As again, I would like to say, if you are not subscribed yet, I would highly recommend to do so. It would be awesome if you could subscribe. We here at the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, we do multiple different sports across the league. we do NFL, we cover the 49ers. The MLB, we cover the San Francisco Giants. And here at the JUCO level, we cover Ohlone College, and there's plenty of other stuff, gaming content, unboxings, and live game reactions, and all of that. So go ahead and subscribe. Jaden on the ground here to the third baseman on his 0-0 count, and that's going to be a 5-3 ground out. So Jaden's cold streak continues. However, doing all he can to try and break out of it. Here's KW Quillisi. And KW actually had 2 homers in the previous Ohlone College home game against Monterey Peninsula that happened on Saturday. And he gets hit by a pitch. He's going to take first base. And so a lot of first pitch action here so far. First pitch ground out and a first pitch hit batter. Here's Will Jewell. And Will Jewell has a nick for having some really clutch at-bats for Ohlone College. Of course, he was the hero in West LA during the 4-game West LA series in an 11-10 game. I believe it was game 2 in West LA. Came through with a big base hit to help Ohlone College win. There was an RBI base hit. So he takes a pitch on the outside corner there for a ball. That's a rare outside corner ball called by the home plate umpire. Consistent zone, though, however. Now the 1-0 for Will Jewell here. He pitches. And inside, and it looked like it might have skinned it, and it did. So a second hit batter here, and 2 runners are now on with Corey Steinhauer up. And Steinhauer now standing in with 2 runners on and 1 out. 5 base hits for Ohlone College and 6 runs. Steinhauer putting himself here in a good RBI situation. Both runners advance. A swing and a miss from Steinhauer. The runner at third base is out. KW is caught trying to steal third. However, Will Jewell does steal second base. There are 2 outs now here in the inning. So there's a bang playing there at third base, but a good tag out of the third baseman. Now Steinhauer only has 1 RBI opportunity here. And it's 0-1 as the grand clock is chiming here at Ohlone College. Steinhauer takes his 0-1, and it's going to be a second strike now. And it's 4 o'clock here at Ohlone College now. And at 4 o'clock exactly, we have 1 hour and 33 minutes and 33 seconds of total play time in this game. I'm your broadcast announcer, Mondo, voice of your Ohlone College Renegades. Steinhauer's 0-2. Well outside for a ball. And Steinhauer is well known at catcher for his rocket of an arm, absolute cannon of an arm that he has. If you're trying to steal second or third base, you got to make sure that you do everything extremely well, even just to have a chance to steal. And Steinhauer lines this one to right field, but it's going to be a fly out. That's going to end the inning. So it looked good off the bat, however, it just has nothing to help it push out. And with one runner left on in the half inning, the score is 6-1. Ohlone College with 5 hits, 6 runs, and no errors. And then for the Anza Mountain Lions. A run off of 3 base hits and 1 error. We'll be back in exactly 30 seconds. Don't go anywhere yet. We got plenty of action still left for you.
Hey Renegade family, are you looking to take on more classes for your caseload or haven't yet registered for this semester? Well, don't worry, it's not too late. Late start classes begin as early as March 28th and are available to all students on campus. You can contact Ohlone Admissions and Records for more information at 510-659-6100. And as always, you can also contact your counselors for more information as well. Don't wait, register now. You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball Action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
And how's everybody doing on spring break? How's everybody doing on spring break, huh? Hope everybody's enjoying their spring break. I've been enjoying mine very, very much. As a matter of fact, I'm not even in school yet. Going to be starting next week. Late start classes for my college also begin next week. As Sean is still out there for Ohlone College, the defensive alignment still looks exactly the same. You still got Shepard at first base, Baraloo at second, Ham at shortstop, Ibarra at third, left field. KW, I knew that. Stone is at center field, and then at right field is Valdez. Here's Jarrett Chapman. Would it be something if that's Matt Chapman's brother? I wouldn't know that. Ibarra takes this one on the ground, throws it to first in time for the out. And a first pitch out again here for the Mountain Lions. And I'm pretty sure everybody knows how this broadcaster feels about that. That's just very unproductive. Iram Macias is now in. And Macias has so far been very impressive at the plate this afternoon. And it's no secret that he is a good hitter at standing in today and coming in today with the .315 batting average. And he's up in the count 1-0 with 1 out. Sean, the pitch home. Oh my goodness, a beautiful movement there on that fastball, as that broke in at first and looked like it was going to hit Macias, and then it just broke it out. Right back to the heart of the plate for a strike. Beautiful pitch. And that slider is in there for a strike, and now it's 1-2. It's so hard to have an arc on your fastball. It's extremely hard. It's either... Most of the times, it's either you have it or you don't have it. Swing and a miss there from Macias, and that's going to be a swinging strikeout. Now there are 2 outs here in the inning. And now batting is Alex Wu. Swing and a miss there from Wu. 0-1 is the count now. Sean with this 0-1. High for a ball. John comes back with a 1-1 strike there. And now with the 1-2 count, Sean looking for his put-away pitch for the inning. Bouncer, and that's going to be a ball. So I wonder what everybody's doing for spring break. I went to San Francisco yesterday when walking around the city. It was nice and fun. Foul back to the screen. And the weather yesterday was very San Francisco-esque. It was foggy, very thick fog over by Kezar Stadium. But then downtown by Market Street, beautiful, nice and sunny. That's just the wonders of San Francisco, and that's a hit inside there. It's a piece of the batter there. There's a hit Alex Wu right over the neck. Didn't even faze him though. He's a big, strong and tough individual. He took his base. Marquez is now up. In a big spot here to try and possibly grind into this lead for Ohlone College here. That's a bouncer to the plate for a ball. As a ball to leave the yard right now would not put the Mountain Lions in the lead by any stretch of the imagination, but however make the lead turn from insurmountable to very manageable. This ball is bounced. Ibarra makes a nice play over there in the hot corner, throws it to deep first base, but Shepard could not dig it out. And the runner is going to be safe at first base and second base. And now with 2 outs, we have 2 runners on for the Mountain Lions. And don't look now, but the Mountain Lions making a run for this here. Coming back with 2 outs here in the inning, and standing in now is number 9, Cesar Ortega, who has left the yard once in this season. So he does have some home run stuff. Something to keep in mind. Strike on the first pitch there from Sean. We got a crowd of just about maybe 50 people crowded here during spring break. So thank you all for joining us this afternoon, whether you are Anza or Ohlone. Swing and a miss there. And I believe Ortega is going to take a minute here to just step off the plate, as that pitch was well outside. It was never a strike. Ortega wanted it. He wanted to hold back, but had already committed. Here's 0-2 now, after Ortega takes a moment to breathe. This ball is on the ground. Hom is going to take it himself for the final out, so score that. Ace 6 unassisted. The Mountain Lions squander a golden opportunity to try and work this count. And we'll be back here in 30 seconds.
Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes, don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone, and we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the Communication Lab Center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the Communication Lab. We are more than willing to help. Hey Renegade family, are you looking to take on more classes for your caseload or haven't yet registered for this semester? Well, don't worry, it's not too late. Late start classes begin as early as March 28th and are available to all students on campus. You can contact Ohlone Admissions and Records for more information at 510-659-6100. And as always, you can also contact your counselors for more information as well. Don't wait, register. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball Action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
Kyle Barrelou, who came up with the biggest at-bat in the afternoon. A grand slam is now up here, and he takes a first pitch strike. So I was having problems turning on my microphone again. The 0-1 now home. Well, outside for a ball. So I believe the pitcher is the same out there. It's still the starting pitcher. On the ground here from Barrelou, and that's going to be a 1-3 ground ball. And standing in now is Stevie Hom, and as actually there is a new pitcher in for the Mountain Lions. So I thought that looked like a different windup. The new pitcher is Edgar Santos. He is a right-handed pitcher and batter. He's batting at 5'8", went to Del Mar High School and lives in San Jose. He's 175 pounds. Swing and a miss there from Stevie Hom. Batting from the right side. And with one out, Stevie Hom just trying to try and get on base here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And he lines this one to the shortstop. Shortstop has trouble with it and throws it to first and does a good job on the throw to get the out there. I was going to say final out, but it's not the final out. It's only 2 outs here in the inning. Standing in now is Damian Stone as the lineup card once again turns over. So for our out-of-tone scoreboard, for you San Francisco Giants fans, myself included, the Giants are winning 9-4 in their spring training matchup against the White Sox. It looks like they might come home with a victory for that one. That Owo deliveries well outside to Damian Stone. Count is now 1-0. Five base hits and 6 runs for Ohlone College. And that's a peak production right there. You definitely like to see more runs than actual base hits. As Damian Stone takes again inside for a ball. And you gotta love it. Two 2-0. In there for a strike on the outside corner. And Damian awaiting his 2-1 delivery. Inside, almost hit him. And now the count is 3-1. On deck is Junior Ibarra as the catcher throws again over the pitcher's head, and the second baseman has to go take care of that and throw it back to the pitcher. The 3-1 count. Ball 4, says the home plate umpire. And Damian Stone doing what he does best, drawing a walk. And here's Ibarra.
Hey, is this okay? It's not bothering you, is it?
And Ibarra standing in now. Doing a great job as always here today. He came up with 2 RBI single earlier on today's game. Now has an opportunity here to try and move up Damian Stone, who's going to try and steal second, and it looked like it might have been in time, but no, and the shortstop is not getting up. Oh no. And it looks like he might have hurt himself going to cover second base there. So he's starting to slow to get up. So it looked like he lost his footing and fell. Well, hopefully he is okay. We're going to take a station identification break real quick for the injury on the field.
You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting.
And it looks like the shortstop is all right, as everybody on the Mountain Lion defense came and surrounded the shortstop out there. And you got to love that. You got to love the interconnectedness and the teamwork aspect that really does advertise when you see a player go down like that. And injuries, of course, here at the college level is just heartbreaking because, you know, these guys are out here playing for the love of the sport, trying to make it to the pro league, and you do not like to see injuries, not in the high school level and especially not the JUCO level. Inside for a ball. And Ibarra has a runner in scoring position as the wind is blowing out straight away to left field now. There's a gap in left field for Ibarra. Also, if he would like to take it and maybe try and pull this, batting from the left side. The 1-1. Stone is trying for third, and he is going to make it uncontested to third base. The catcher did throw it back to third base, but did not place it in the right spot. And Stone looked a little wonky trying to get up there. It looked like he might have tweaked himself sliding into third base. And that's again, we don't want to see injuries. So hopefully he's okay. Maybe he's just out of breath from stealing so many bases this year. As that is now his 29th stolen base on the season. He is doing a great job stealing bases this season. Ibarra fouls off his 1-2 to the right side and well out of play. And now it's going to be another 1-2 here for Ibarra. Needs to get a base hit here if he wants to score his third RBI. Fouls it to the left side this time. And we'll restart again and go for another 1-2. As Jason Vlope is going to get that foul ball that Ibarra fouled off to the right side. It's always funny hearing the crunkling of their spikes and their cleats when they're running on flat ground behind me. High and outside for the 1-2. Now the count is 2-2. And Ibarra probably looking for something to hit here on the 2-2 count. Definitely going to get a challenge pitch here, and he gets hit. And now with runners at the corners, here comes McAnthony Valdez. And McAnthony is getting instructions from the dugout here. So this is a huge RBI situation here for McAnthony. 2 runners on, both of them at the corners. McAnthony now awaits his 0-0 pitch. Batting from the right side. He's got a lot of wind pushing out to help him with his power side here as he gets a bouncer to the plate for a 1-0 count. McAnthony this season with 26 RBIs, looking for 27, maybe even 28. That's a strike right there. He swings hard and misses. A healthy hack. That's something that McAnthony has at least once per at bat. This one nice healthy hack. Every once in a while he does get a piece of it. When he does, he crushes them. The 1-1. Bounce. And now it's 2-1. The weather just about at 70 degrees. I would guess right now 68. I'll have to check the weather report after this at bat. And a breaking pitch well over the heart of the plate, but that's going to be too high for a ball. Now it's 3-1. As the temperature is still at 70 degrees currently. So it's nice and crisp, warm here. The 3-1, swing and a miss from Valdez. And now it's going to be 3-2. See, potentially swung at ball 4 right there. The Mountain Lions trying to get out of this inning. And Ibarra gets caught trying to steal second base. And the pitcher's going to run him back to first. And we got a pickle going here as Stone tries to take home, and he's not going to get tagged. He's safe at home plate. Unbelievable base running by Stone. He steals home plate and slides underneath the tag. And Ibarra is safe back at first base. The score is now 7-1 Ohlone College. As once again, as I said earlier in this game, Ohlone College just has some amazing base running, which is just one of the reasons why they are so difficult to beat. Ibarra trying for second, but it's not going to matter as Valdez is going to walk. And now here's Jaden Shepard, who has been struggling so far today. He's had a ground out and 2 strikeouts. Could erase all of that here with a nice base hit. As we have a mound visit here, and I imagine this could be it. So we're going to get a new pitcher. And we'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll have the new pitcher ready for you after the timeout. You are listening to Ohlone College Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
Hey, you. Thanks for stopping by. You picked the right channel.
Lately I ignore my phone, giving all the time spent on my own. Now she go wild, I she feel crazy. My thoughts are loud, they turning me. I don't know what course should I call. I don't know how to feel, but still feeling alone. Somebody lead the way, let's go and find a better life, better days. Show me on with the game. Wake me up when the sun is shining. On the fire by the tide, I'm riding. Surfing high, I'm winding. She shakes me up. City lights get blinding. I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
And now back to Ohlone College Baseball Action, live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
And Lucas Domi is going to be the pitcher here for the Mountain Lions, the brand new pitcher. And he is a right-handed pitcher who hits from the right side. He's a freshman at 6'1", 185 pounds. Went to Milpitas High School in Milpitas, California. And Mr. Gonzalez just said that it's Max Gonzalez's old teammate from high school. So there you go. And here is Jalen Shepard, who I said before is struggling so far this afternoon. Can erase all of that with a nice base hit here that drives in a run, maybe even 2. Batting from the right side. Here's his 0-0 delivery. In there for a strike. So he struck out twice and has a ground out so far this afternoon. Shepard looking for something to hit here. The 0-1. On the ground, and it gets through the third baseman, but it's going to be called fouled, as I thought that was fair. And Shepard has to be thinking to himself, my goodness. I could have swore that was going to be fair right there, but it was not. And now with the 0-2, Domi looking for, or Demo rather, is looking for his put away pitch outside for a ball. And now with the 1-2, Valdez at first base and Ibarra is at second for Ohlone College. And it almost hit Shepard there on that 1-2 delivery inside. Now the count is 2-2. And now the 2-2 with 2 outs here. Shepard gets a bouncer to the plate, and it gets past the catcher. Both runners will advance and be safe doing so. And now the count is full once again. As Ohlone College has just really been dominant in home games this season. It's really flipped the score on very, very high-quality opponents all season long. Here's your 3-2. Line into center field. Is it going to find some grass? Yes, it is. It short hops the center fielder as he gets it in. 2 runs are going to score. An RBI single, 2 RBI single for Shepard, who erases all of his frustrations with that base hit. And now the score now is 9-1 Ohlone College, and here is KW Quillisi. And KW awaits his 0-0. And this is hit high and deep to right field, but fell. And the count is now 0-1. And the catcher giving new signs out to Demo. Probably trying to get onto a different page of the sign card here. Quillisi pops this one high and shallow in the infield. Shortstop is under it for the out. And we are through 6 innings total here at Ohlone College. 9 runs off of 6 hits and no errors for Ohlone. And for Anza, 1 run off of 3 hits and 1 error. We'll be back in exactly a minute after this message.
Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone. And we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the Communication Lab Center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the Communication Lab. We are more than willing to help. You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball Action, live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
And we have a pitching change for Ohlone College. That's going to do it for Sean's night. He went a total of 6 innings, giving up 3 hits and only 1 run scored, and that was off the home run. And coming into the game now for Ohlone College here in relief is Nate Rosser, who is from Canada, went to South Delta Secondary School. He is at 180 pounds, 6'4" freshman, batting and throwing from the right side. He's going to be your new pitcher for the foreseeable future for Ohlone College. And we've gotten to see Nate Rosser a couple of times this season. He does a great job throwing strikes and pounding the zone with some good breaking stuff. So that's something to watch if you're on the bump for the Mountain Lions. My brain is farting there. And here's an 0-0 from Rosser. His first pitch of the afternoon is outside for a ball. And the batter is number 4. I can't find a number 4. Oh well. Strike in there on the 1-1, on the 1-0, and makes it 1-1. Cooper is the batter for the Mountain Lions. The 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss from Cooper. Makes it 1-2. And Rosser looking for his put-away pitch here. On a 1-2 count. Cooper awaits it. Kicks and deals. Fouled off. And misses the trees. Actually lands in the on the path walkway towards the left side there. Over by the security building, the Ohlone Police Department building. And so now it's 1-2. Fouls it off again, and we're going to have our third 1-2 of this at-bat. One thing that the Mountain Lions are improving on as the game has progressed so far is they're doing a good job working the count a lot better than they had been earlier on in this game. So I imagine that might help them push across maybe a run or two later on here in this game, possibly even in this inning. The count is now 2-2 as the 1-2 pitch was taken outside and high for a ball. Rosser kicks and deals. Cooper awaits on the ground, and it gets through the infield for a base hit. So Cooper has himself a base hit, and he did a great job in that at-bat, working the count and waiting for his pitch to hit, and that's what I imagine this Mountain Lion coaching staff is looking for thus far in the game, as trying to manage the lead is now out of the question. They have to start producing now if they even want a chance to get back into this game. Jaime Blanco is in now, batting from the right side. So it's a righty versus righty matchup here when it comes to pitcher versus batter. And Blanco takes a ball on the outside corner there. He gets a sign from the third base coach. Wind pushing out to left field, so this favors Blanco here in this at-bat. Turn back and throw to first from Rosser to no avail. So we're in the 7th inning here, and there's a total play time of 2 hours, 9 minutes. That's the total play time of this game. Line into left field, and this looks like it might be gone if it stays fair. And it was gone, but it was not fair. And so if you're Rosser, you're just telling yourself that's just a very, very, very long and scary strike right there. And if you're Cooper, you just tell yourself, all right, I'm on it. I'm on it. As when it left the yard, it was fair, but it just hooked foul as it was leaving the yard. And now here's your 1-1 from Rosser. He steps off, and that's a balk. And so the runner is going to move up to second, as I forgot to light up first base, but I'll light up second base. Rosser making a couple of mistakes early on here. And KW, I believe, yelling, "It's all right, Rosser, just get back in there." And he does. He comes back with a nice strike there on a breaking pitch. You got to love how this Ohlone squad talks to each other. Anytime this Ohlone squad is struggling, which is not very often, you know, to be completely honest, here in these home games, they've more than managed all their opponents in home games. But when they are struggling and they are not finding their groove, this team talks and motivates each other in any situation, whether there's whether there are runners on, runners out. If you're out on defense, giving up base runners, they do a great job communicating. The 1-2 was a ball, and now here's your 2-2 outside for another ball. And now it's 3-2, and Rosser in danger of losing this next runner here. And Blanco putting himself in a great spot here, working back from 1-2. Here's your 3-2 delivery from Rosser. And that's going to be ball 4. And time is going to be called as Steinhauer is going to go and talk to Nate Rosser here. So he is struggling and has not found his groove yet so far today. And here's Anthony Vittorio. He is going to be the batter coming up next. Batting at .287 to start today's game and .394 on-base percentage, .400 slugging. 7 RBIs on the afternoon, or on the season so far, and 23 hits. If you got 7 RBIs in one afternoon, I think he would be getting a Gatorade bath. What do you think, Mr. Gonzalez? 7 RBIs, Gatorade bath? All right, here we go. Back to the action as Rosser is asking for a re-sign. 4 base hits for the Mountain Lions. Anthony awaits his 0-0, and it's a strike. He's trying to bunt his way across here. Possibly just possibly move the runners up, which is a good decision here with no outs. Obviously, you want to teach your guys to stay poised, stay relaxed. This game is not over until it is over. And this is the type of mentality that builds championship-winning teams, of course. Fouled off to the screen now, and the count is 0-2. And Anthony in danger of being set down on strikes here. 0-2, and Rosser finding his stride, it seems, in this at-bat. Line into right field. Is it over McAnthony's head? No, it's not. Runner from second is going to advance. The runner from first will head back. Runners at the corners now with 1 out. And now batting is going to be Caleb Saverson. Saverson has had a couple of good at-bats thus far. I believe he's the one who left the yard, if I'm not mistaken, in the third inning. I don't remember who it was. Fouls it back to the screen, and that's going to make it 0-1. There's the one solo home run. That's really only been the only bright spot so far for the Mountain Lions. It's just been a frustrating day. However, trying to work their way back here. And, you know, as I keep on saying in these games, it's not over. It is never over. Here's your 0-1. Strike in there, and Rosser doing a great job keeping his groove here. As Rosser does do well with runners on. He's a better pitcher when under pressure. Well, you got to be careful, though, because if you play with fire, eventually you will get burned. Fouled back to the screen. And Rosser just throwing some awesome pitches now. Looking for his put-away pitch. He's a ground ball away from getting out of this inning. Surprisingly or not, that's just the beauty of baseball. You're a line drive away from getting back into a game, or a ground ball away from ruining your chances. And a strikeout there from Rosser, and it was a nice slider on the inside corner. Got him looking, and that's going to be your second out of the inning.
Now batting number 2, Jarrett Chapman.
And here's Jarrett Chapman. And Rosser absolutely pitching amazingly. This is what we've come to expect from Rosser. Some great breaking stuff and good location on his fastball with some good speed behind it. It's not going to be a total velocity pitcher. However, he's definitely a location pitcher for sure. With 2 outs, here's your 0-0. Strike in there. And Chapman is down 0-1. Rosser is on a streak now. 7 straight strikes thrown from Rosser. Not counting the foul balls, of course. The 0-1. Outside for a ball. And Chapman looking for a major base hit here. If he can leave the yard, it will make it 9-4, and this lead becomes manageable again. Runner tries for second, and it's thrown over Baraloo's head, and the runner from third base is going to score easily. The score is now 9-2. Ohlone College still leads. And the count is now 1-2, as the call was a strike there before Steinhauer threw it over Baraloo's head. And he was trying to play it on the hop. He was trying to play it very quickly, just could not quite get it across, unfortunately. And now here's your 1-2 with 2 outs. Rosser, the pitch. Pops straight up, and it's going to land right in front of us. Heads up in the crowd. So we'll restart after a baseball came and scared all of us half to death. You know, if these baseballs just want to take a seat and relax for a minute, all they have to do is just say something. They landed right in the seat. Here's your 1-2 from Rosser once again. Checks the runner at second, now he pitches. And it's lined into left field for a base hit. Runner's going to score very easily here. Chapman on his horse going for second. He's going to take it uncontested here. And the score is now 9-3. What I predicted came to pass. If these Mountain Lions worked the count a little bit more, I said for sure they will push across a couple of runs towards the 7th and 8th and 9th innings. And that's exactly what is happening here. And Macias coming up here with now the potentially the most important at bat for his squad. If they can push across another run here, it turns the lead from almost insurmountable to manageable again. If he can lead the yard, it's even better. Fouled off to the left side. The count is now 0-1. And you got to love this fighting attitude coming from this Mountain Lions squad. They are not giving up, and you have to love that. The record may not show it, but that's the mentality of a championship-winning baseball team right there. Line into right field, and this looks like it has a home run distance. It does. It is gone. And we have ourselves a new ball game as the score is now 9-5. Ohlone College and the Mountain Lions have just put up a 4 spot and have put themselves back in a manageable situation here late in the game, cutting the lead down to 4. Chalk up Macias for his 4th home run of the season. 9-5 is your score. Standing in now is Alex Wu. And he's getting a couple of woos and ohs from his teammates. Swing and a miss on the first pitch there. Rosser coming up with a huge first pitch strike there. Some hard stuff. Looked like a fastball right there on the first pitch inside, and Alex swung right through it. Another fastball bounced to the plate though. The 1-1 in there for a strike, and now it's 1-2. Nine to 5 is your score. 1-2 with 2 outs, and we're in the top of the 7th inning. The 1-2 in there for called strike 3. Rosser with 2 strikeouts in the half inning here. However, he did give up 4 runs, one of them being a 2-run homer, and we are through 7.5, 5 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error for the Mountain Lions. And for Ohlone College, 9 runs off of 6 hits and 1 error. We'll be back in exactly a minute. Don't go anywhere yet. We still got plenty of action, and from the looks of things, we still have a game. Be back in exactly a minute.
Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone, and we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the communication lab center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the communication lab. We are more than willing to help. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball Action, live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
And now batting is Will Jewell. He stands in after the Renegades gave up and surrendered 4 runs in the previous half inning. And he takes a bouncer to the plate here for a ball. So I'm trying to check the roster sheet here. The 1-0 is fouled off to the left side. And the picture is still Domo for the Mountain Lions. Count is 1-1. Will Jewell lines this one to the right side, and bobble over there at second base. Will Jewell almost beats it out, but gets thrown out nonetheless. And one observation I've had of Ohlone College so far after a couple of home games, being able to watch them, unfortunately, in the last couple of home games, Ohlone has had a habit of allowing teams to steadily work their way back into games. As we can't remember the opponent off the top of my head, but there was one game where they came in with a 7-run lead, and the tying run came to the plate in the 9th inning. So that's something that Ohlone would probably like to try and improve here. As here's Jason Vlopi. He takes a bouncer to the plate. And Vlopi is coming in with a .269 batting average. He takes a strike there on his 1-0 delivery. Here's his 1-1. Bouncer to the plate. And Vlopi hit his first home run on Saturday at home. And has 4 RBIs on the season, 3 walks, 2 doubles, and 7 singles. So he takes another pitch outside. Puts himself in a good hitter's count here. Could possibly be getting the green light from the dugout here on this 3-1. And it is lined to the right side. First baseman makes a great play, but cannot come up with it. So we got a runner at first base now after Vlopi gets a 3-1 single. And here's Kyle Barrelou, who's really been the golden bat so far this afternoon for Ohlone College. And that grand slam that he hit was really huge, especially now, as without those runs, without any one of those runs, it'd be a tied game currently. So definitely the biggest at-bat so far has been Barrelou's grand slam that he hit in the 2nd inning. So he takes a pitch on the outside corner for a ball. 2 hours, 27 minutes, and 14 seconds of total play time. It's 4:54 p.m. Barrelou fouls this one. It's in foul territory, and it is out of play on the left side. And now the count is 1-1. Nine to 5 is the score. And we are in the bottom of the 7th inning. Still got plenty of action left to go, and from the looks of things, this game is nowhere near being close to being over. Barrelou tries to bunt across, but pulls back and does a great job here because he puts himself now in a hitter's count. 2-1. As that pitch was well outside for a ball. And now with a 2-1 count, Barrelou awaits his pitch. In there for a strike on the outside, lower outside half of the plate. The wind blowing out to left field here. It is 2-2 with 1 out. And here's your 2-2 delivery. And Barrelou barely gets a piece of it there. And he stays alive here in this at-bat. As DeMo has been doing a great job putting pitches in good locations. Let's see if he can find his put-away stuff here, maybe even a ground ball. Lined into left center for a base hit. And a Jeter, or rather Will goes for third base, and Baraloo almost caught, trying to go back to first, but both runners are safe. So Will was reading that all the way and immediately rounded second to go head to third. Made a huge decision there to get himself across, put him deeper into scoring position. And now a productive out scores a run here for Stevie Hom. And we got a time called here, and it looks like that might be it for our pitcher, Domo. As let's see, yes, there's a new pitcher coming in for the Mountain Lions. And with the pitching change, we will take a 1-minute timeout. You are listening to Ohlone College Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel. We'll be back in exactly a minute after the pitching change.
I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
Hey, you. Thanks for stopping by. You picked the right channel.
Lately I ignore my phone, giving all the time spent on my own. Now she go wild, I should feel crazy. My thoughts are loud, they tend to make me. I don't know what course should I go home. I don't know how to feel, but still feeling alone. Somebody either way, let's go and find a better life, better days. Show me on with the game. So wake me up when the sun is shining. On the fire by the tide, I'm riding. Surfing high, I'm winding. She shakes me up. City lights get blinding. I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball Action, live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
And as we return back, Jacob Soto is going to be the pitcher for the Mountain Lions. This is going to be his second appearance, so take these numbers with a grain of salt. He has a 5.4 ERA with 1.2 innings pitched, and he's only recorded 2 strikeouts on the season. However, like I said, actually no, he has not recorded a strikeout this season. He's recorded 2 walks on the season. He's given 2 free bases. But like I said, take those numbers with a grain of salt, of course, because this is not at all a proper, what you would say, what I would consider sample size. This is only his second appearance, so let's see what he's got. And standing in now for Ohlone College is Noah Amaral. And Noah is going to have his 14th at-bat this season. He's trying to bunt his runners across, and trying to run back to third was Vlopi, and he gets thrown out at third base. And so a very, very unfortunate turn of events as he gets thrown out. However, the runner at first is safe at second now as he stole himself. But now there are 2 outs, and that removes the productive out as Baraloo is at second, and the count is now 0-1. Amaral gets hit on the shin, and he's going to take his base. And here's Damian Stone. As the grand clock is now chiming again, it's now 5 p.m. We have a total of 2 hours, 33 minutes, and 54 seconds of total playtime in this game. And a game that was cruising in the beginning innings has slowed down with a lot of drama here in the late innings so far. You got to like that as a baseball fan if there's a game with a lot of drama late during it. And that's a strike to Damian Stone. And we have a pinch runner coming in for Amaral. The pinch runner is number 17, Aiden Morton. So he'll be at first base now, and Bearloo's at second with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Ohlone College trying to have a rebuttal to the 4-run inning that the Mountain Lions put up in the previous inning. Swing and a miss from Damian Stone. He's down 0-2 now. As the stands have steadily filled up throughout the game here. Here's your 0-2. Both runners are moving, and this is line into right center for a base hit. Bearloo's going to score easily. Morton to third base, and the score is now 10-5 Ohlone College. So they get at least 1 back after giving up that big inning.
Now batting, number 26, Jeter Ibarra.
And here's Jeter Ibarra with runners at the corners now. And Jeter Ibarra came up with a huge 2 RBI single. And I believe that was in the previous inning. He has a chance here to do it again with Stone at second and Morton at, or Stone at first rather, and Morton at third with 2 outs. 10-5 is your score. Here comes the first pitch. And Stone is going to try for second, and he is well safe there, and chalk up another stolen base for Damian Stone. And the pitch also was called a ball. Now both runners in scoring position, and Ibarra can definitely score them both here. Soto with this 1-0. Line into right center, and this is carrying here, but under it is the center fielder, and he records the out. And so Ohlone College pushes across 1 run. They have 9 hits for 10 runs and an error. And for the Mountain Lions, 5 runs off of 6 hits and an error. We're going to head into the top of the 8th inning. The score is 10-5, Ohlone College. Enjoy this break, and we'll be right back with more action.
Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone, and we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the communication lab center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the communication lab. We are more than willing to help. Hey Renegade family, are you looking to take on more classes for your caseload or haven't yet registered for this semester? Well, don't worry, it's not too late. Late start classes begin as early as March 28th and are available to all students on campus. You can contact Ohlone Admissions and Records for more information at 510-659-6100. And as always, you can also contact your counselors for more information as well. Don't wait, register now. You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball Action, live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
And we have a pitching change for Ohlone College, and coming in for his 7th appearance on the season is Cameron Cavill, the number 14. Let me pull up his bio real quick on my roster sheet over here, my handy roster sheet that I love so dearly. He is a right-handed batter and also a right-handed hitter. right-handed batter and right-handed hitter. He's a right-handed pitcher also, by the way. Freshman at 5'9", 185 pounds from Castro Valley High School, and also lives in Castro Valley, California. And through his 6 appearances, he's pitched in 9.1 innings, has a 4.82 ERA, and so that's going to be your pitching change for Ohlone College. Once again, if you are looking to be a late start student, your last opportunity to register is this week on the 27th. If you cannot register by the 27th, you cannot register for classes as they start on the 28th. So get on it if you are still looking to take more classes for your caseload. And Calvillo bounces 2 pitches to the plate here to start this at bat, and it's going to be 2-0 now for the hitter. And let me get that name real quick. Aaron Marquez. He takes a strike there as Calvillo bounces back after 2 out of character pitches. Don't normally see him bouncing 2 to the plate, let alone 1 to the plate. Here's his 2-1. Line into left field. This looks like it might have the distance. It doesn't. It caroms off the wall. Up with it is Stevie, and he throws it in the second, almost in time for the out. And so that's going to be a 2-1 double right there for Marquez. And we have so far a total of 2 hours, 41 minutes, and 9 seconds of playtime. Standing in now is Cesar Ortega. And Ortega came up with a huge base hit in the previous inning for this Mountain Lions squad, and he hits this one on the ground. Baraloo is under it and gets it thrown back to first for the out, but the runner from second does move up to third uncontested. We have 1 out here with a runner at third. And Cooper Callison is now in for the Mountain Lions. So I'd like to thank everybody who has stayed with us thus far. If you're an Ohlone student, happy spring break. I know you don't want to hear this, but it's almost over, so enjoy it. The count is now 0-1 after a swing and a miss there on that first pitch from Callison. He pops this one to the shortstop, Morton, and he makes a nice play over there. And now there will now be 2 outs here in the inning, and standing in now, can't tell who that is. Home plate umpire is covering up the number, so give me a moment here. The 0-0. In there for a strike, and the hitter is Jaime Blanco, as I thought that was Blanco. I didn't want to name call without actually knowing. The 0-1. Bouncer to the plate. And Calvillo, after giving up the double on his first at-bat, in a position here to hang up a 0 on the scoreboard, which would be huge in this far in the game. That's going to be a strike. The count is now 1-2. And now the 1-2. High for a ball. And one thing that Blanco has done really well is just work the count. And you know, I point this out probably so many times in one broadcast, but that's just really, when it comes to hitting, the most important aspect of hitting is being able to work the count. As Blanco fouls this one to the right side. And we'll reset here and try it again with the 2-2. With 2 outs, Marquez over there at third base, dying to be waved home here, down by 5 in the top of the 8th inning. Ohlone leads. The 2-2 is popped straight up. Being called off as second baseman, and I believe that's Takumi out there who gets the final out. Yes, that is. He records the final out, and the Renegades are now just 3 outs away from recording another win. We'll be back here in 30 seconds for the home half of the 8th inning. You are listening to Ohlone College Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
Hey Renegade family, are you looking to take on more classes for your caseload or haven't yet registered for this semester? Well, don't worry, it's not too late. Late start classes begin as early as March 28th and are available to all students on campus. You can contact Ohlone Admissions and Records for more information at 510-659-6100. And as always, you can also contact your counselors for more information as well. Don't wait, register now. You are listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball Action, live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
All right, now for the home half of the 8th inning. We are just 6 outs away from possibly claiming a winner here in today's game. Elijah Pascual is going to be the new batter for Ohlone College, a utility infielder. It's going to be his 10th game and his 7th at-bat. And through 6 at-bats, he's recorded 2 hits and 4 runs, batting at .333, on-base percentage of .556, and slugging at .500. Again, this is going to be his 7th at-bat of the season, so not too much of a sample size, but an impressive result so far for that short sample size that he has. And in the on deck circle for Ohlone College is Jaden Shepard. Pascual is actually how you pronounce his last name. Thank you, public address announcer. The count is now 1-0 as he takes a bouncer to the plate. And now you're 1-0. Outside for another ball. The count is now 2-0, and Elijah batting from the right side. He's going to get some help from the wind here on his power side as it's pushing out to the left. He fouls this one off, and now it's going to be 1-2. Or sorry, 2-1. And the pitcher asking for a re-sign. Here it comes now. And a good eye out of Elijah right there to lay off a really, really close pitch. It's 3-1 now. And now with the 3-1 count, the pitch, swing and a miss from Elijah. The count is now going to be 3-2. So again, I'd like to thank everybody that's watching so much for joining us, and keep on listening. The 3-2 on the ground to the third baseman. Up with it and throwing it to first in time for the out. And it's a 5-3 ground out. And here's Jaden Shepard, who erased his disappointing day with a 2 RBI single in his last at-bat. Before then, he struck out twice and grounded out to third base. And he lines this one to right field. hooking to foul territory, and it's foul. The count is now 0-1. As Shepard does have a home run swing to boot with him. Here's your 0-1. This is hit high and deep to left field. The wind can push it here at the warning track, and making the play is the left fielder.
Now batting, number 6, Clay Plecto.
Here's Clay Plecto. As Clay is actually playing in left field now instead of KW Quillisi. Here's your 0-0. And it is popped to shallow infield, and that's going to be a fly out. And so as we head into the top of the 9th inning, the score is 10-5 Ohlone College. And we'll see what happens next. Ohlone College looking for their 21st in a row. They're 3 outs away. We'll be back in exactly a minute.
I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
Hey, you. Thanks for stopping by. You picked the right channel.
Lately I ignore my phone, giving all the time spent on my own. Now she go wild, I should feel crazy. My thoughts are loud, they tell me I don't know what close should I call home. I don't know how to feel, but still feeling low. Somebody either way, let's go and find a better days with the games and the so wake me up when the sun is shining. On the fire by the tide, I'm riding. Surfing high, I'm winding. She shakes me up. City lights get blinding. I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball Action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
And Ohlone College now switching to their defensive shifting that they normally do every single game while the game is in its closing sections. So you got Jimmy Garcia behind home plate in the squat. You got Clay out there in left. Takumi is out in right. And here we go, Ohlone College looking to try and put this one away here, as the 9th inning in the last couple of games has gotten kind of interesting. So let's see what happens here. Inside there for a ball, and Calvillo is still your pitcher for Ohlone College. I forgot to mention that. Your hitter for the Mountain Lions is Anthony DiVittorio. He takes a strike, and the count is going to be 1-1. The 1-1 on the ground, and making a great play over there, throwing to first for the out. I believe that's Elijah over there. Nope, it's Choi out there in second base. He makes the first out, or he records the first out of the inning. We got a time called here, and Coach Curran is going to go with another pitcher here. So that's going to do it for Calvillo's afternoon. He came out of the bullpen and did an absolutely amazing job shutting down this Mountain Lion offense, not allowing a single run coming out of the pen. And as we'll head into a 30-second timeout, Ohlone College is 2 more outs away from recording the 21st in a row. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this break.
Hey Renegade family, are you looking to take on more classes for your caseload or haven't yet registered for this semester? Well, don't worry, it's not too late. Late start classes begin as early as March 28th and are available to all students on campus. You can contact Ohlone Admissions and Records for more information at 510-659-6100. And as always, you can also contact your counselors for more information as well. Don't wait, register now. You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball Action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
And chat, you guys are going to get exactly what you want here in this situation. So I had a couple of people calling for Ethan Metters, and here he is. He is going to be your new pitcher for Ohlone College, and Metters is coming into his fifth plate appearance. He's pitched 4 innings thus far and has recorded an ERA of 6.75. He has 5 strikeouts on the game of the season so far. He's only allowed 3 earned runs off of 3 hits. And so he's going to be your new pitcher. And Coach Curran just asking him to record 2 outs here to head into the weekend series with a record of 23-2. That's the goal for Ohlone College here, to try and record these last 2 outs. And Ethan Metters, as he's taking his practice pitches over here, has lost his cap a few times now. That means he's locked in, everyone. And I'd like to thank everybody once again for joining us this afternoon. If you've subscribed and left a like and commented so far, thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate seeing so much support, not only for our school, but also for me. I've had a couple of parents email me and approach me during games telling me that they really appreciate what I'm doing. And I really appreciate those kind comments that I am receiving from everybody, and as well as just appreciate seeing the amount of support that this baseball team is receiving from the community so far. They've had a great season, and hopefully can continue it here beyond this game, and hopefully can take it into the playoffs this hot. So standing in now is number 31, Caleb Severson. And the final hopes of this Mountain Lions squad have to be cashed in right now. So we do see Anza later on next month for another 2-game set, as Metters bounces one to the plate, and now the count is 1-0. Ethan kicks and deals with his 1-0. In there for a strike, and he gets a nice ovation from his squad inside the dugout there. He lost his cap again. I think now it's about time that you realize you got to screw that thing on tightly. So he puts it back on. The 1-1 from Metters. Bounces to the plate. Now the count is 2-1. And through this point, we are at 3 hours, 58 minutes, and 33 seconds of total play time in this game. It's been a nice short game for this Ohlone College squad and this Mountain Lion squad. The 2-1, and it is fouled back. As the ball boy went in and made a diving play in foul territory. Didn't really record an out, though. He was just a little bit behind there to record the out. He did steal it from the Ohlone ball boy, though, and that got some cheers from his bench. And you just got to love the atmosphere that this Mountain Lion squad is showing. Strike 3 called! And Ohlone College is one more out away. I mean, you got to like the emotion that this Mountain Lion squad is showing, not allowing the struggles and shortcomings of today's game get to their head. They're still really positive over there and really uplifting each other. Still cheering to each other till the final pitch, and that's exactly the type of thing that I think this coaching staff wants to see for this Ohlone College squad, just executing at every turn. So the count is now 1-0, and Ethan, I think, is setting a record here for losing in the cap. Accumulative losing cap pitches in one inning. So like now the 4th time that he's lost his cap. So there's a lot of character here in this inning. 1-0. Outside for a ball. And this Ohlone College squad, who has just been executing all season long, will definitely like to hear what I have to say if they can record this final out here. A 2-0. In there for a strike. 2 more strikes away now. As again, I would like to say a quick shout out to this crowd that we have here. They showed up late, however, they still showed up, and it's nice to see, even during spring break, Ohlone College pulling a nice crowd here. The 2-1, and that's a strike. And now they are 1 pitch away here as Ethan loses his cap once again. I think it's a good luck charm. I think it's some sort of a superstition that he has. So we all know that baseball is the most superstitious sport in all of America. Here's your 2-2 delivery from Ethan Metters. On the ground, and it's going to be fouled. Ibarra wanted that one to be his. And we reset here. 2-2 once again from Ethan Metters. As the sun sets here at Ohlone College. We just hit 3 hours and 2 minutes and 28 seconds of total play time. Your 2-2. High and inside for a ball. And now it's a 3-2. Well, somebody from the Mountain Lion dugout said walk or a knock. I actually kind of like that. It's catchy. 3-2 here from Ethan. And the pitch bounced and into foul territory. Chapman just battling and battling and battling. And you gotta love that. As the time just hit 5:30 here at Ohlone College. And as we hit 5:30, 3 hours, 3 minutes, and 30 seconds of total play time. You're 3-2 with 2 outs. And that's going to be ball 4. And we'll reset here with a runner at first base now for this Mountain Lions squad. And standing in is Aram Macias. And here is the 0 delivery to Macias from Metters. outside for a ball. As the wind has completely stopped here, and for Macias, has to be thinking now, find a gap, find a gap, find a gap. Or just get on base. You're 1-0 from Ethan Metters. In there for a strike. And the energy returning back to this Ohlone College dugout here. The 1-1 from Ethan Metters. See, let's trying to look for this final out. Outside for a ball. And now both the dugouts having a shouting match with each other. And this is all about who cheers the loudest. So far, the right side is winning. Although I am slightly deaf on the left side, so. Here's our 2-1. Line into center field, and that's going to be a base hit. Now we got runners at second and first with 2 outs. And we'll restart here. Coming in now is number 19, Richard Mays. And Richard Mays, this is his first at-bat of the afternoon. He's had 16 at-bats on the season, scored 3 runs, and has gotten 3 hits. Or 2 runs, rather, and has scored, has scored 3 base hits. And he has 1 RBI, batting at 188, on-base percentage of 222, and slugging at 188. He's got 2 runners on here in this situation. And Ethan with the 0-0. In there for strike 1. And on deck, if he can just so happen to make it into the batter's box, is Aaron Marquez. And don't look now, but drama in the top of the 9th inning here at Ohlone College. What's baseball with a little bit of drama in the 9th inning? On the ground. And Aiden to second base for the final out. And the winning streak has now reached the legal drinking age. 21 wins in a row for Ohlone College as they'll head into their next game on Saturday. I will pull up the schedule here in just a second. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back in exactly 10 seconds with the Ohlone College schedule and what to come next. So don't go anywhere yet. So the next game is going to happen at Cabrillo College. My goodness, I can't pronounce that. And then so that's going to happen on Saturday the 26th. That's March 26th. March 29th on Tuesday is going to happen at West Valley. Actually, it's going to happen at Mission College. Each West Valley game happens at Mission College. So just so you guys know, the next home game and the next broadcast will happen against Canada here at Ohlone College on Thursday, March 31st. So be there March 31st at 2:30 p.m. Be here or come to the game actually. We would love to have you. Thank you all so much for watching today's broadcast. I am Ben Armando Galan, your broadcast announcer. Once again, Ohlone College, 21 games in a row, and we will see you guys in the next one. For everything Ohlone College sports, keep it here at the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel. Thank you again so much.